Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. We have a haven that we are going to defend over here, and then shortly after, Phoenix Avionics is going to be invaded. So let's hop in and save these guys as much as we can. Sorry new guy, you're not coming along on this mission, because I want to try out the rebukes. We have things that we need to be doing. It's going to be a good and explosive episode. The rebukes sound really cool as well. It's like... Sound design in games is such a key element to making things atmospheric. And guns... They need to sound appropriate for what they're supposed to be. If it's a sniper rifle, there's no point in it just sounding like fuck, fuck, fuck. It needs to have a proper chunk to it. Unless it's suppressed, of course. Okay, straight off the bat, we want to do some scouting to find out where we're going to be using our rebukes. One rebuke here, one rebuke here. They're not immediately surrounded by anything that's gonna get in the way, I think is a good way of putting it. Let's use the dental dam to find... Oh, there's a target. There is a target. There might be other closer targets. So let's just have a little sensible look around. There's him over there. We've got a civilian that we can grab and potentially use for scouting. Using civilians for scouting, very smart. Because these guys, these are the ones that we really want to clear out sooner rather than later. And if we do it with the rebukes, doing like a combination of boom blast and rapid clearance. Okay, maybe not this guy. This guy's just gonna tank a couple of hits before we can do anything worthwhile against him. Oh, we're in a terrible place actually for shooting over there. Let's step across a bit. I'm not going to use boom blast because we only want one hit at this point. Took out his gun. Took out his head. He's got a shield, but that's all. This guy is eliminated.
Let's show him what we can do.
Marton, I'd like to bring you across to here. So we're in a position to do March for Death on the Scylla when it turns its attention this way. Kana, let's bring you up to here. And I think,
what's our plan?
Eileen, I'll get you up to grab this priest. He's got a virus rifle, so it's not too bad.
Can't wait.
Marton is stealthed, so he's probably going to shoot the civilian. Oh, you could do frenzy. Maybe should have gotten a little bit closer before doing that, but that's still a really cool thing. Yeah, come over here. I'd really like this guy to be marked for death before we start shooting him, and potentially have a lot of rebuke shredding already done on it, so let's not waste the ammo at this point. Let's instead come across like this. Okay, so Kana, you're ready for next turn. Raph, what are we going to do with you? I could bring you here, ready to step up. That works. And I think that's everyone. Hey, Mr. Assault. Okay, we're not the only ones that can do frenzy. Now is definitely the time for us to start boom blasting and hammering. Boom blast rapid clearance. We should get a couple of shots on this. Hey! This guy is just on his way out. He's had his little wander round. Physics. Yeah, come close so we can hit you with rebukes. So there's a lot of things around here. That's what I'm learning from this. A lot of things that are now all frenzied. Oh, please come closer to all the others. Rapid clearance. Boom blast. That building is going to be right in the way, isn't it? It's going to be in a terrible place. We can do it from over here as well. And Eileen can provide an onslaught. Okay, it's alright. It's not amazing.
Ready.
Let's mark this for death, so it's taking a little bit more damage. We'll do this side next. There's the onslaught. It's giving us one more. Yeah, I'd love there to be a bit more damage already done in there. But it might have to be what it is. I think there's civilians who are suffering in there, but it's all part of the greater good. Sorry, Civvy. Nothing we can do to save you.
Let's show them what we can do.
We can get a decoy down. How much health have you got? 200. Yeah, I would like to get the rebukes on it to really start whittling it down. Because this is what we need it for. The rebukes are here so that every other thing does more damage.
Can't wait. Lining up a shot.
Spawning abdomen's taken nothing. The legs are in a pretty good place to take damage though. And we do have the virus rifle from the priest. How much does it pierce? Pierces 10. That actually worked surprisingly well. Eileen. Change to your shotgun. Have a quick aim. Let's see what this looks like. Doesn't look amazing. Change to your better gun. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get some decent damage done on that leg. Okay, Raf. That leg is still working. Let's do 2 quick aims up here with Martel.
Ready to engage.
Okay, it's bleeding. I'm going to get a decoy out, actually. And we're going to reposition. And I think what I want to do is I want to get Raf round here to try and do something about this guy. Or maybe we could... No. We could get to a position to do something, but don't know if it's going to be effective. Certainly not going to be hidden anymore. That's for certain. Hey, Moss, what are you doing? Being a little unhelpful, aren't you? Okay, maybe I'll bring Raf round to take care of this maniac. That's not a shot that's going to work. Come into here. And let's see how the dice roll. Okay, it's a spot of damage. Civvy took a little bit of falling damage, but that's not bad. This has actually worked out really well for us. I don't understand why he took 230 damage at the start. The civvy is tanking exactly as he's meant to be. That siren is going to be a problem, but not a problem just yet. Yeah, you keep shooting at the floating illusion. Seems like a smart move to me. Little bit of damage, that's not bad. Okay, that was our illusion dying. So this is actually still going okay. We don't have enough to do Mark for Death, which is a shame. Which also means we don't really have enough to do anything else super awesome. You've got potentially 2 shots on this guy, or we can step round and do a close range obliteration, which might work. How much armor has this guy got? Yeah, we can shoot him in the leg and it'll do 250. It won't do enough. Oh, hang on. Stabbity. 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 Now I know what you're thinking. He's a bit overexposed, and he is. But we do have the dental dam that we can bring in and shoot this Hellion, and that will help quite a lot. We've also got the priest who's going to keep shooting this. So this thing is going to start panicking. We also do have the ability for Marton to just drop down, and it's not going to kill it in one go. Oh, Eileen can see the big tamale now. Well, in that case, we can mark it for death this way. I should have realised that before. It will do more damage per bit, but still would like the shredding to happen first. Okay. So how are we going to deal with you two? This is how we're going to deal with you two. Rapid clearance. Yeah, it's worth a dash. Dash. $279 damage. You can see one of the others all the way down there, but that's not a problem. Wallop, wallop. That's more will points for everyone, which is why it's super, super cool.
I'm ready.
So now you've actually got enough to do something, but I think we'll just get you shooting, really. I could boom blast, but at this point it's a bit pointless. This thing is going to panic next turn. Wallop, wallop. Oh, it's moving. Oh, we've got a lot of hits on it, but... Okay. Now that that's been thinned out, quick aim. Quick aim. It's the extra damage from Mark for Death that really makes the difference. I think we can probably ignore it now. But just to be safe. Okay. This guy is the last actual threat. Where do we need to get to see him? Here?
Right there.
Not an easy one, this one. So Martel might get shot. Over here, if we boom blast, can you bomb all the way over to the other side? Almost. Almost. So let's go to here. And we'll get a bomb in to roughly where it was before. Might have taken cover effectively. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We did get shot in the head. I'm sorry, what did you say? I think he said he would like a grenade. I think that's what he said. That's what I heard. Now, he is gonna bleed out and die. But it'll take another turn to do that, so let's just finish him off with another grenade. The rebuke. I love the rebuke. It is such a good weapon. And that wasn't the last thing, because that guy is still running away in the corner, of course. I mean, he's slowly bleeding out, but it would be much better if we could finish him off before the team gets super tired. They didn't need these buildings in the Haven anyway. It was due for a remodel. It was due for a remodel. That's going to be enough. We don't need to move everyone up to chase down this last guy. And he's actually just left. Okay. Wow. Quite the effort, but yeah, really, really like the rebuke. We need more, really. I failed to identify the origin, and New Jericho didn't really like us at all from that, so not great. I'm going to send the team back to here so they're a little bit closer to the behemoth in case it decides it's going to launch anything off, but they'll be able to rest up properly. And soon enough, it's going to be time for us to defend Phoenix Avionics. But we're going to have to do that next time because it does take a little bit of time. So I will stop just before that because otherwise it will pop up the thing and I won't be able to tidy up the episode. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.